Good evening, everybody. Of course, yesterday I briefed you that a flight had just had come in the day before yesterday from Dubai, and that the Nigerians that were evacuated had settled well into Lagos, and that today there will be another flight, a British Airways flight. Now, the challenge we had with the flight is that we had wanted it to come directly to Abuja, because that's where the passengers are supposed to be quarantined. But the British insisted that the people they were coming to pick to take back to the UK were in Lagos, and that if they also came to Abuja, it would exceed the hours, for the pilots. So this put us in a very awkward position. It meant that the plane would land in Lagos, and we would have to ferry the passengers to Abuja. And this required a lot of coordination at many different levels. And unfortunately, we didn't get it right. The result is that passengers had to wait for unreasonably long hours in Lagos at the airport, and before connecting. We've been working frantically with all the different parties concerned to try and get those passengers who have been staying on the tarmac and the airport for over 2 hours. This is really a most regrettable situation, and we apologize wholeheartedly to those passengers for having put them through that. The latest report I have from Lagos is that they're all not ready to go and to come to Abuja, where they will then be quarantined. One of the challenges, of course, in this whole situation that we also face is that the crew of planes also have to be quarantined for 14 days, and so a lot of air crew and pilots don't want to take any kind of risk that will necessitate their being quarantined for 14 days. And the situation that happened in Lagos is a new protocol that has been introduced, that the crew and the pilot have to be, wear their personal protection equipment at all times. And this was introduced, and so that caused some issues, and the pilots were not keen to fly until they were provided with these PPEs. But a number of things, and as I said again yesterday, we haven't had any practice of this. We're just organizing this thing blind with no previous experience. So there will be some mistakes here and there, and we're just doing everything we can to minimize the impact of those errors here and there. And as I said, we apologize profusely to those passengers that have unfortunately had to spend more time in Lagos than was planned, and in conditions that were not at all comfortable. But we're doing everything possible to assure the quick transfer to Abuja, and we hope that will certainly go more smoothly. And henceforth, all the arrangements have been for the flights coming in to only go to the final destination. So we will not have to, by God's grace, grapple with a complicated situation like this, where the plane stops in one city, and then we have to now ferry passengers to another city. So hopefully we'll not be confronted with this kind of situation again. But as I said, on behalf of the PTF and all the people that are working to evacuate our nationals, our wholehearted apologies for this blip in the process of evacuating these particular passengers that have come in from London. Thank you very much.